guys, this is Jared, aka the Saint of Sins on Xbox Live, bringing you another edition of MLB Thoughts for Wednesday, May 16th, 2012. Yesterday I springboarded back into the wins column going 9-6, bringing my monthly total to 104 and 103. I now move to 282 and 263 on the season. What I got wrong was picking the Nationals over the Padres, the Twins over the Indians, the White Sox over the Tigers, the Yankees over the Orioles, the Rangers over the Royals, and the Giants over the Rockies. Before we jump into today's matchups and my predictions, I have a quick announcement to make. I'm hard at work at the next video that I'm going to be posting up, which is likely going to be an NBA 2K12 team-up gameplay. But what's going to separate this video from all the others that I've done is that in it, I'm going to be posting up some Diablo 3 guest passes. Courtesy of my brother, I have 3 guest passes to give away. What I'm going to end up doing is posting the codes on the video itself rather than in an annotation. So if you're looking for access to the game, please pay attention to my next video to try and snag one of these codes. With that bit of business out of the way, let's now turn our attention to today's matchups. The Padres return home from Washington after a big win to host the Dodgers, sending up Clayton Richard to face off against Chris Capuano. I'm liking the home team to kick off today's predictions. I'll be looking for a Red Sox victory as they roll into Tampa Bay, sending up Clay Buchholz to face off against Jeremy Hellickson. Mariners and Indians in Cleveland as Felix Hernandez takes to the mound to face off against Ubaldo Jimenez in what I'm hoping will be a Seattle victory. Over in Detroit, the team that loves to burn me will be hosting the Minnesota Twins, sending up Rick Porcello to face off against Nick Blackburn. I'll be playing with fire once more in selecting the Tigers. After a disappointing series split with San Diego, the Nationals will host the visiting Pirates for a 2-game set, beginning with a pitching matchup of Gio Gonzalez and Eric Bedard. I'll be geeking out for Gonzalez and the Nationals in this one. The Yankees continue their East Coast road trip, heading up to Toronto, sending up a pitching matchup of Hiroki Kuroda to face off against Kyle Drabek. I'm liking the Yankees to pick up Game 1 of this 2-game set. I'm looking at the Marlins heading into Atlanta to pick up Game 1 of this series as they send up Mark Burley to face off against Mike Minor. At Citi Field, the Reds will be visiting the Mets, beginning this 2-game set with Mike Leake to face off against Johan Santana. I'm liking the Mets for this game. Tommy Malone and Yu Darvish will clash in Arlington as the Athletics and Rangers will play out a 2-game set. Give me Texas for Game 1 of this series. I'll be rolling with a Cubbies victory in Chicago as they host the visiting Phillies with a pitching matchup of Kyle Kendrick versus Matt Garza. After swinging a hot bat in Citi Field, the Brewers will now travel out to Houston, sending up Randy Wolf to take on Bud Norris. I'm expecting Milwaukee to continue their turnaround and start picking up more victories to get back into the hunt for the National League Central. After splitting a 2-game series with the Yankees at home, the Orioles travel out to Kansas City, sending up Tommy Hunter to face off against Felipe Paulino, and I simply cannot deny the Orioles any longer. They are a better team than what I initially thought, and we'll be rolling with them to pick up Game 1 of this 2-game set. Diamondbacks and Rockies will be playing out in Colorado with a pitching matchup of Patrick Corbin versus Jamie Moyer. I'm liking the Diamondbacks to take this matchup. I'm looking for an Angels victory in Anaheim as they host the visiting White Sox, featuring a pitching matchup of Gavin Floyd versus Jerome Williams. And finally, Jaime Garcia will take to the mound to face off against Madison Bumgarner as the Cardinals roll into San Francisco. I'll be looking to the Cardinals to pick up a much needed series victory, beginning with this matchup. That's going to do it for this edition of MLB Thoughts. I will see you guys later. Peace.